IBF WBA WBO heavyweight champion Oleksandr Usyk will defend against secondary WBA champ Daniel Dubois next month on August 26 at the Wroclaw Stadium in Poland. The Saudis want Usyk and Fury, but that's still not a given that fight will happen. It'll come down to whether Fury is open to negotiating. In this video, let's have a close look at the recent fights of both boxers and draw our conclusions. Here we go. Usyk versus Joshua 2. Joshua made some of the necessary changes. It was a tactical affair through the opening 4 rounds, with neither guy able to gain a clear-cut advantage. Starting in the 5th round, Usyk and Joshua started to let their hands go, with Joshua putting an emphasis on the body, while Usyk focused upstairs. Joshua looked to be on the verge of closing the show in the 9th round. The former 2-time 3-belt heavyweight champion had Usyk on the ropes and nearly out on his feet with one power shot upstairs after another. Usyk survived the onslaught and made it out of the round. He came out with a vengeance in the last 3 rounds of the fight. He used his slick techniques to confuse Joshua and almost sent him to the canvas in the 10th round. His work in the last 3 rounds helped him to hold on to the gold and record a successful first title defense.
Starts to plant, he shot again, and a right hand. It already feels a much closer fight. Lovely left hand. Fury in retirement to me. I mean, this is a real fight. Good shot. How about that? Joshua. This second fight between body shot in the amateurs, never been down as a pro. Trying to toy with Joshua's mind, which looks strong, but physically. Little mark by Joshua's right eye.
And a little bit here, the pace has.
There's a right hand trade.
A good shot from Usyk.
With that speed, good to know what Usyk. As Oleksandr Usyk stands in front of him,
shot.
Takes the right hand.
I think a good shot from Usyk. I think Usyk is ahead.
From Joshua, who's kept his composure and his...
Such a gets the body as well. A better.
Hasn't quite managed on it.
Yeah. And again, that's better.
Trying to stay in.
Aakash wants to stay target in the body. Trying.
But he's in and out. Usyk mastering his art. Joshua, and largely bossed the fight.
Yeah, moving target, so he doesn't allow you to get set to land power shots, but onto the ropes, and then when he gets him on the ropes, then his hands go.
He's doing Matt. Can he get his Joshua?
Yeah, this is better from Joshua. Double jab on him, double jab right hand.
And Joshua's needed that. He smiles through the gum shield. Heavyweight championship on the line.
Good shot from Usyk.
And a fast start. And this is a time.
Joshua.
Oh, left hand from Usyk.
Starting fast here, Usyk. Good right hook.
He's a bit open there, but again, he's up the gears.
He's hurt here. Taking him well. Still coming forward.
Try and do it again. His powers of recovery. Yeah, picked that sweetly, didn't he?
And again, big shots.
Josh, but remember, Usyk on the biggest pressure around. But still, Usyk finding the arm.
He never allows his fighters to really get set. Constant with him to really get any momentum on him. So it has a time for combinations to get it to the body. But
professional, a king at cruiserweight. And he
got a great angle for us here, but I thought he hurt him then momentarily to the...
But these body shots definitely have had an effect.
I think Usyk's in a fairly wide lead now.
Yeah. To the wind, certainly in the 12th. Running up, but Usyk is just so good. Have been good
to good right hand there from Joshua too.
From Joshua.
Pace up. Good body shot from Joshua.
But it's all about the massive risk here. Daniel Usyk, who has that Usyk foundation.
Dubois versus Bryan. The fight began with a dominant opening round for Dubois, who landed a couple of clean right hands which his opponent did well to stand up to. Bryan barely threw a punch in the first 3 minutes and appeared to land absolutely nothing of note. Round 2 saw consistent holding from the American and further attempts to break up the Brits' momentum. In the third, Dubois continued in control and made a breakthrough with a big left hook. Dubois knew he had little to fear in round 4 and so pushed his assault further. Another left hook sent Bryan stumbling back into the ropes and the writing was on the wall. Not long later, Dubois landed a third big left hook which proved to be the final punch of the fight. It sent Bryan crashing face down to the canvas, with the referee waving off the contest as a result.
Bryan's feet are very close together, almost like plodding and walking forward. But he's slipping
against BJ Flores, who lost at cruiserweight Thingidri in January. He is unbeaten, even if the standard. He's a lot sharper, he's a lot quicker, and he's a lot more accurate up to now, Daniel Dubois.
Let's bring it into the second half of the fight and see what Dubois want to win this. They think he can win this and they're confident.
Tricks in the build-up to try and...
Dubois is neglecting, I know we're only in the second round here, but I think he's neglecting the jab to the...
Started, but he is now trying to fire back against Dubois, which might just... Final few seconds of the second round, which has been another good one. Tropical storm that passed through as well. I think they've had to deal with a bit of flooding in the arena, 1 or 2 leaks and all that kind of thing, but...
Not all the time, but his jab is popping out nice and fast.
And what you consider to be the sharp end of...
It's a bit of a throwback, isn't it? It's great to see Don King still has his style and his hair and everything else to go with it. Yeah, that's lovely.
It's a great shot by Dubois that has Bryan going backwards, and Dubois looking to let the punches go for the first time in the fight, really. Trying to mix it up between head and body, the left hook finding that...
He covers up well, and he's pretty hard to nail clean.
It's a heavyweight. What Tyson Fury decides to do, what happens in the rematch between Usyk.
Yeah, there's big opportunities for the winner, then the opportunity comes. Good shot to the body there from Dubois. He's kind of neglected the...
Left hand got him, Trevor Bryan back to the ropes. Sweetest shot so far tonight from... One early.
Yeah, that was a lovely shot. I think he's throwing the 1-2 here a lot. That may work for him.
He's in survival mode at the minute.
That's it.
He's face down on the canvas. Dubois detonates the dynamite onto the chin of Trevor Bryan. Daniel Dubois is the WBA regular heavyweight champion of the world with a stunning knockout in Miami.